And then Stapleton says, Sunday school. And when he gets in the car, I says to him, hey, where's the video? And he says, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. We have to pick it up. And then I say, oh man, is this true? And then John says, no question mark intended. I says, and then Jono says to Keller, pick it up. He says, yeah, it's at Emily's. So we drive over to Emily's, he knocks on the door, she brings out the video. And I say, hey Keller, why didn't you call her and say, oh, I think has karate in an hour. I says, karate? I got a football game in 15 minutes. It couldn't have been the following spring when I heard a knock on my front door.
Next one.
And it was Keller. And he asked me if I wanted to go to a party at one of his fancy friends' house on the Navasink River. So I said, Mom and Dad, is it okay if I leave your birthday dinner to go with Keller? And they said,
no.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And I say, okay, go ahead. So I'm with Keller, and we get onto one of these windy roads over in the back of Phalanx or Navasink area. And he pulls over and does a drum fiasco. And I said, Keller, I'm missing my parents' birthdays for this. And he's just drumming on the side of the road. Okay, the next story. Keller throws out a box for his shoes.
End story.
End story.
And then he let him
They
borrow.
smelled really bad.
Because he smelled too bad.
Fact.
Okay, all right, and the next one is about the Keller Best Buy fiasco in Eatontown. We were at Rogers' house, and Keller promised us there was a Best Buy in Eatontown. So we get the car and go down there, and needless to say, there's no Best Buy.
It was in Circuit City.
Okay, and then we are in the car one day, and a delightful song comes on by the name of Rebel Rebel.
Great Stones song.
And we're all arguing on who is the artist of the song, and Keller insists that it's a Rolling Stones song, and we later find out it's a David Bowie.
Well, sorry.
I believe Ray attested to the fact that it was Rolling Stones.
Yeah, I know, but that didn't mean it's
Ray was
I know.
Ray was the one who insisted it was the Stones, and we all.
The next line of the speech says,
Not
Keller
me.
buys a BMW.
Fact.
that orange one.
Almost fact.
I think we all had to take a trip over there to look at it.
Due to my sabbatical was called back early, I didn't have a chance to write the rest of these stories. But I can just give you a brief synopsis on what.
Sure.
Fantastic.
It says here, Keller paints his face and buys condoms. And then
In that order.
the cashier at the register sees him with his face painted, and he's an Indian of Indian descent, and says, I hope you are going to take the paint off your face before you use these.
Oh my God.
And tonight, I will leave you with some food for thought. A Harvard professor once asked his students to do a special report on fish. His scholars went to the library, read books about fish, and wrote their expositions. The students were shocked when, after turning in their papers, the professor tore them up and threw them in the wastebasket. When they asked what was wrong with the report, the professor said, if you want to learn about fish, sit in front of a fish bowl and look at fish. He then made the students sit and watch fish for hours. Then they rewrote their assignments solely on their observations of the objects themselves. Then they turned them in, and the professor still ripped them up. Keller? The point of the story is, I don't know what the point of the story is, but I want you to cherish Emily as she should be cherished. And realize that you're very fortunate to have such a great girl as your bride.
Oh.
Here, here.
A wise man once said. And I did give up cursing for Lent, and I will allow myself to curse.
On a special
For
occasion.
this next speech. Fuck off, Foxwood. And get to the back of the line, you little piglet. A cruel and harsh set of words bestowed upon the oath. Who requested 5 cheeseburgers. The quote applies to life in many ways. I ask you all to ponder this line. Keller, do not be greedy as the oaf was in the short story. Honor and cherish your wife as she will honor and cherish you. Alas, if you are greedy and lust for other women, you too will be sent to the back of the line. For it reads, yes, fuck off, Foxworth. And get to the back of the line, you little piglet. Yes, a harsh and bitter punishment for an easily persuaded mind. So, Keller,
My bad,
I charge you not to let yourself become the oaf. And finally, a toast.
To the old wise man.
Woo! May your car windows always be rolled up to prevent the entry of bees. And the envelopes in your trash cans never contain used content. I'm only kidding, Ray. Anatoly, start the music.